This clip shows Sonny Fletcher introducing Ivory Dillard, the next generation of West Side youth who are inspired by the 1960s vice lords. Ivory talks about the problems of today's youth, how hard it is to change, and the courage that he's shown in turning his life around, and how important it is to take up the path of Bobby Gore and the vice lords shown in the movie Lord Thing.
I'm the generation after Bobby and them, those guys you've seen on TV. And he's the generation after me.
So y'all just loosen up. I did it all. Sold drugs, I did it all, and I had fun. It was good getting that money, but it didn't last. The lawyers came in, they want theirs. Police catch you, they want theirs. So really it didn't do no good for nobody. But I had fun because I didn't know that it was gonna all end. I thought I could keep doing it forever. And when they went to jail, they left with no leadership. So we didn't know what to do. We were stuck out there. We was on our own. Everybody had to learn from somebody else. And all the leaders was in jail, just like now. The way Mayor Daley doing it now, they're putting all the leaders in jail. So people say, man, why the crime going up? Because they tore down the project, and once they tore down the project, they took all them bad people from the project, they say, and moved them in the little suburbs and the little small town. Now all them people's never been in them small towns. People leaving their doors open, the stores, you got stuff all outside. Them people just stealing. Them people doing whatever they want to do. And y'all think, I wonder why crime going up in this neighborhood. Because they took them people from the project and put them in them neighborhoods. They didn't take them to school, they teach them nothing. So what they know? How to steal, how to rob, and how to be murderers. Because that's what we taught to survive. In the projects, you taught how to live, to push the next guy out the way. To get that food, you better get it somebody else gonna get it. Who gonna get it, me or him? Both of us got to live. He stayed next door to me and I stay right here. We was taught to fight each other. That's how we grew up. That's all we knew. And go on and go on. Till somebody sit down, educate themselves. Because ain't nobody gonna educate you out here. You have to educate yourself. That's what I learned. But to make a long story short, they put me in one of their books, say I was the chief and I did this and I did that, but they never tried to educate me. They never tried to help me turn my life around. I found that when I started going in and out the penitentiary, doing 4 or 5 years straight. That's how I found out. I found out on my own. Didn't nobody teach me nothing. I taught myself. What we doing today is we trying to change it. We got together after doing all this time, after being foolish thinking, after nobody really guiding us, holding our hand and walking with us, trying to show us nothing. We trying to turn the cycle now. But now we got still a small problem. It's no funding. It's no money for no program. So what we have to do, we have to go out into the neighborhood. And we have to, man, y'all be cool. Don't do this and don't do that. You know how hard it is sometimes to do that? All the struggle that I did do, I refuse to turn around. I refuse to go back to the street and sell drugs again. I pray now more in my life for somebody else's family than my own. You know what they're going to do to me? They can't do number one thing. That's kill me. Other than that, what else can they do to me? If they lock me up, I bet you. What else can they do? Nothing but kill me. So I'm already facing my reality. There's nothing else they can do. So now I have to try to save somebody else. I have to try to save their family. Now you need a job and a hustle. So what I do is I got a big red pickup truck. So I started hustling selling drugs. I get my truck and sometime on the weekend I move people's furniture and stuff like that because I had to change a life. Because somebody believed enough in me to give me a chance. Just like John, he gave me a chance. I met John through Sonny. Me, I was on the streets. Street life was good to me. Only thing I hated, not the hurting the people, that was okay to me because half of them deserved it anyway. That's what I thought. Because that's what it makes you think. You have an empire and you making money. You have to protect your money. This is what they teach us. Like everybody now. You have to protect your goods. You have to protect your family. And the drug life, that's your family. That's your livelihood. That's all you have. So if you don't protect it, then everybody's going to take it from you. And if you let somebody come in and take what you got, then you don't need it no way. You don't deserve it. What can you do for it? If you're willing to fight for it, if you're willing to die for it, then you deserve it. But if you think, will it be all worth it? Who are you hurting? Who is suffering behind it? Then that's when you can make that change. But you have to get somewhere where you can sit down to be able to educate yourself. Because ain't nobody going to educate you. Ain't nobody going to make you go to school. It wasn't my choice. If I would have had a choice, I would have been a good kid. But I grew up in the projects. So how good can I be? They taking your money, taking your bikes. You had to fight. So it wasn't my choice. So I just played the hand that was dealt to me. Now I got a better hand after so long.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't the same person. We together now, and hopefully everything work out fine.
Can you guys say how we're going to show this movie and reach out to a lot of the younger kids that are the fourth generation here, right?
Mm-hmm.
How's that going to help? Why is showing a movie about the Vice Lords before? How's that going to help? Like, there's a lot of violence on the West Side. How does this help?
Because people is going to change, John. You think things going to stay the same? Most people is getting tired. You know why they getting tired, John? People is tired of living the way that they live. So they have to make a change. They're being forced to make a change.